What up, people? Alrighty, so I want to show you this digital piece I finally finished. So here, check it out. Alrighty, so I made this piece for this artist in Toronto. He goes by the name of Acid on Twitter. And so we've got Jason here, right? Obviously, Jason at the lake, kneeling down. Now, I'm perfectly fine with admitting I'm not overly thrilled with this piece right here, right? I've produced a lot better in the past, but this is one of my first like full-on digital pieces. So there was a really, really big learning process that happened here, and I'm totally cool with it, and I'll share it with you. So what happened was, as I was drawing this piece, I went to save it on my computer, and I had saved it as a PNG and as a Krita file. Krita is the program I was using to draw it. And then when I opened it up again, I accidentally opened up the PNG file and not the Krita file. So I had set up some layers initially, and then when I opened it up as the PNG file, it just was, as a like a picture image. So I lost all my layers, and then I was kind of confused, wasn't sure what was going on, and kind of just was like, fuck, like I guess I'll just live with it and move on. And then eventually realized what had happened, and it was kind of too late into the process. Well, I could have started over, okay? You can always start over, but I didn't want to. Um, so yeah, back to this. So I lost all my layers. So I would have had like, how it worked was I had the background as its own layer. Okay, and then I would have had the dock was its own layer. I think the water features and the skulls were its own layer. And then eventually I was going to have Jason as its own layer as well. He wasn't, added in yet at the time. Yeah, so then I was going to have like lighting and shading as a layer. I was going to have the blood rain as a layer. Even the accents, like all the blood dripping down off his jacket on him as another layer. Would have added a bit more depth into the background, maybe, because I could have went in and, done it as just a separate layer and not kind of. Basically, what ended up happening was I ended up having to like paint this piece like it's an actual painting, but then doing it digitally without, an actual paintbrush. Um, yeah, so the piece is done. It's finished. I'll admit, I'm not overly thrilled with it because I know I can produce better, but it was um, a good learning experience. So, you know, gotta take it for what it is. It was a good learning experience. The piece is still finished. Um, you know, can't say it's not a hand done piece. Uh, yeah. So, yeah. Peace out. Have a great day. God bless.